What's going on, everyone? Cubeologist here, and today we've got the 13th episode in the road to Sub-20, and it's just flying by. So first of all, I want to wish you guys a happy new year. I had a great time. If you follow me on my Facebook page, you will have seen pictures of me in New York and things from Washington, D.C. So what we actually did was my sister and a friend of mine and me all loaded up in a car on the 30th, and we headed to New York. And so we spent New Year's Eve in Times Square, which was unbelievable. It's hard to explain. If you can do it, definitely do it sometime in your life, because it's I don't know, I don't want to sound too emotional, but it's like magical. It's everybody's in a good mood, everybody's happy. I met tons of people, and not one person was having a bad time. So definitely do it. It's a great time. And then after that, we spent a day in New York. Got to see a bunch of things, actually. I videoed myself doing a few solves here and there, like in Little Italy and at different points within the city. It was amazing. I love the city. But then we left there on the following day. I think it was the 2nd, and we drove to Washington, D.C. Now, we were really tired when we got to D.C. It was kind of just like a halfway point between there and home, which wasn't halfway at all, by the way. But still, it was a good time. I took a lot of pictures, did a lot of things with the Rubik's Cube. I actually took a picture of my cube, in front of the Washington Monument and the Abraham Lincoln Memorial. It was pretty cool. We did a lot of touristy things, but I think that's what you need to do if you're not familiar with the city. So we knocked those off the list, and that was a really good time. But I hope you guys had a great New Year's. I know I set that video, the color neutral solve video, to release just before midnight on Eastern time, and I got some pretty good feedback, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I saw that Crazy Bat actually commented on the video. That was pretty cool. It was really nice of him to come check it out, because I told him that I had made the video on his Facebook page. But to talk about my practice this week, I didn't really learn anything new, and I didn't really practice that much. I did 100 or 200 solves, and that was mostly before I left. And when we got home, I was just exhausted. So that's why I'm a couple days late getting this video out. I really just rested for like a day straight, which is embarrassing, but still, it's what I did. And I've got a lot of new things in the mail here. As you can see in the background there, that's an Aton star, which I have not even attempted to solve yet. It's more of just a paperweight right now because I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I might have to look up some tutorials, but I'm really excited to play with that puzzle. And in that package, I also got a Diane Gem 6. Now, I'm not showing the Gem 6 because, honestly, like 30% of the stickers have fallen off of that puzzle. So I'm going out today to buy some super glue, and I'm going to get it all set up so I can show it to you guys. I have unboxings filmed of both of those, and I will show that soon, but I need to get to editing now that I'm back in the grind of YouTube, which I enjoy immensely. And just look forward to all that coming out. Also, I got the mini Osu in the mail right before I left, so I've been playing around with that. But unfortunately, guys, I lost the video to the unboxing, but I'm still going to do a review of that puzzle, so don't worry about that. I think what happened is I went on this trip and took my camera and deleted all the stuff that I thought I had uploaded to my computer already where I hadn't. So unfortunately, that unboxing is missing, but I'll still make a couple videos on it. It's a really good cube, but maybe just not for me. But we'll see. I'm still using it pretty regularly, and my 4x4 times have actually went down. It's amazing what practice will do, right? So that's something that I'm looking forward to. So now I wanted to get into some of the questions that you guys left for me in the last Road to Sub-20. So why Dana's asked timer, ? And just so you guys know, I'm using the Prisma puzzle timer. I really like it because it lets you keep track of your solves over time. And Farron here asks, what's your PB? Now my PB is actually a 13.08, and that was a lucky solve, but only in the fact that I got an unplanned X cross. So I didn't really get a PLL or OLL skip, but it was lucky that I got an X cross that I didn't see. And there's this question also. It's from Sidhant Lunia. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. But he says, why did you lube the core for the 4x4? And that is because of spring noise. Spring noise drives me crazy in a cube. Now, I don't think lubing a core is an absolute necessity if it doesn't bother you, but I do think that it improves the feel of the cube as far as smoothness and just usability, honestly, because I really like my cubes to be pretty smooth, and whenever I lube the core, that really helps out. And now we see going to New York City. Yes, and I'm home. Wish we could have hung out, Adam, but you know, unfortunately, I was totally booked. It was a great time. But Starks 1999 says, "Hello, Damien. Have you got an average of 100 sub-20 yet? And what is your main?" And no, I have not got a sub-20 average of 100 because that would mean the series is over. So unfortunately, I have not done that. And my main is an Oolong V1, has been since it came out. So I love that cube, and I think I'll use it for a while. James Vardy asks, "Awesome video. Do you think you could do a tutorial on removing sticker goo? P.S. What laptop is that?" Well, I told him that I could do a tutorial, but I think it would be really bad because I probably do it the least efficient way possible. I actually use my hands to get everything that I can off of the cube, and then I just use some type of Goo Gone or some type of cutting agent like that gets through it just to wipe off the rest. And he also says, "What laptop is that?" Well, this is the Lenovo Y50. It's got the 4K screen and the i7. I absolutely love this computer. I would definitely recommend it. And I think that's all that I'm going to answer in this video, but let's take a look at how we did on these solves. As you can see there, my average was a 21.12, which isn't bad for not really practicing that much. I actually got that 16, which is pretty good for me. Best average of 5 was an 18, which is awesome. And my best average 12 obviously is the 21. And over the last week, I did 224 solves, which isn't that good for me, but I did get a 14.6, which I was really happy about. And my best mean of 100 was a 21.91, which is good for me, but still, we got to get under 20, guys. That's when the series ends, when I get an under 20 average of 100. And then I think I've decided we're going to go to the road to sub 18, because 15, that could be a 2-year series, and I don't feel like doing that. So I really appreciate you guys watching, and if you enjoyed this, give it a like. And as always, guys, you'll hear from me really soon. I got a lot of things in the works, and thanks for watching again, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.